So as everything starts to cycle back around, because we know that music it ain't nothing but just like a big old cycle. You know what I'm saying? This will come in and play out, then something else, and then something else, and then it roll right back around to that. So as that begins to happen, a lot of these older artists, you see them now more, on TVs and commercials, doing radio spots, doing vlogs, you know what I'm saying, and blogs, you know what I'm saying? You see them more. So it's like now the media, and the powers that be are starting to pay attention and noticing that people are starting to shift again towards, that kind of music, the more content heavy music. So that's why you see people doing more appearances on the talk shows on ESPN or the daytime talk shows or the morning shows, stuff like that. You'll see the older artists, the 90s artists or the early 2000 artists popping back up a whole lot more now, or their music is starting to trend now on TikTok, IG, and other social media platforms now. That's by design, y'all. That's not by accident. You got to understand this. You got to be able to follow the trends and see what's going on. People are starting to understand that content heavy music, or not heavy, but content driven music, is making a comeback. It's really making a comeback. Now, like I said, it's not replacing anything. It's not replacing anything. It's just making a comeback where before it was real popular and big, and it kind of faded out because dance music and trap music and all that stuff came in, and that had a great run. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, okay, let's cycle back. It's time to cycle back around. It's time to make sure that we got some artists who can say something. Because, and I'm not trying to get off on a tangent, but if you notice, y'all, at a certain point in hip hop, certain kind of artists was starting to get quieted, muted, blackballed, whatever you want to call it, right? It's a reason that trap music was on top, or became on top, or is on top, however you want to look at it. Once again, that was by design as well. And I ain't trying to get off, you know what I'm saying, on my own little soapbox. So I'm just saying, y'all, just look at the bigger picture of this, because all of the conscious rappers, all of a sudden, once it got like 2000 or something like that, or late 90s, yeah, the record label made sure that you didn't hear from them no more. Or not the record label, but let's say the powers that be. Absolutely. In conjunction with the record labels. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason. Trust me, it's a reason that you don't hear all those empowering songs and stuff like that on the radio, but you hear that shake your ass song. Oh, it's a reason that you hear that, y'all. I'm just saying. I digress. Let me get back to it, though. So, with the music coming back around full force, y'all, full force like it is, now you're going to have a whole different kind of rapper coming out, y'all. Eventually, I'm saying slowly, slowly. Because a lot of people grew up listening to, like, let's say, a Jay-Z. But now that you're a grown person, Jay-Z style of rap ain't hot. So now you got to adjust yourself to this trap rap style, which ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, you grew up one way, but now you're adjusting to this. Well, guess what? Now that style that you grew up listening to is gonna be hot again, or it's gonna be relevant again. Or look at it like this: regardless of the style of music you make, a hot song is a hot song. A hot song is a hot song. It just is what it is. It don't matter if trap is the thing, boom bap is the thing, lyrical is the thing, you know what I'm saying? Or even battle rap, cypher rap, you know what I'm saying? If that's the thing, it don't matter. If you make a dope song, a good song that everybody can feel, if you can hit those frequencies, if you know about the frequencies, you know what I'm saying. If not, go look it up. But if you can hit those frequencies and resonate with people, oh, you got something. And it don't matter what genre of music is hot. It don't matter. Y'all just seen the boys fired up in the back. Oh yeah. Oh, y'all seen that. If y'all didn't, I just brought it to y'all attention. But man, I'm just saying, y'all, that's a beautiful thing when you can hit that frequency and resonate, you know what I'm saying, with people. When your song can touch the souls of people, oh, you wanted something. I'm just saying, y'all, for real. I'm just saying, for real, for real. Yeah. Yeah. I know y'all like, what? Answering another question. I was listening to what he said in the back. But anyway, y'all, so that frequency that I keep talking about, it's true, y'all. It's true. If you can resonate, if your song can hit that frequency and resonate within people, I'm telling you, you got a beautiful thing, and that's gonna be a hit song regardless of the genre of music that's currently hot, for real. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all, for real. And that's what a lot of that old school '90s music, early 2000 type music, that's what it was doing. I'm telling you, it was resonating with people. It was hitting those frequencies. When you have certain hooks or certain beats or certain drops or whatever, certain melodies in the song, that's just so catchy. It resonate with you. It hit that frequency. I know the frequency. If y'all don't know what it is, I ain't gonna put it out here. I want you to go look it up. Quick little homework, but I'm just saying. But you know the frequency? You got to know the human frequency.
I put it in your song.
You know what I'm saying?
So good.
Oh yeah. You can tell. You can tell it's in the music. But I knew that already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to know that frequency for real, and that's a real thing, y'all. That's a true thing for real. So anyway, getting back to our Let's Talk topic, we talking about the return of old school music. Not old school music, but old school artists making new school music, I guess you would call it. When you have artists like DMX who's coming back out with an album, Jay-Z who came out with an album, who dropped the album, Nas who dropped the album this year already, Busta Rhymes just dropped the album this year. You got all these artists who coming out with music, who's not young anyway. They're not young at all, by any means. And that's no knock on them because I listen to all their music because I'm in their age group. So if they're not young, I'm not young either. Oh, believe that. But you got all these people who folks be like, oh, ain't nobody checking for them, ain't nobody checking for them. But when they drop a project, they drop in top 5, top 7, top 10. You know, and that might be urban charts, you know what I'm saying, where our music matter the most to us. But even on the Billboard charts, you know, these guys are hitting top 10 and top 20. But these are people that y'all saying ain't nobody checking for. Excuse me, not y'all, but they saying ain't nobody checking for. Or people, oh, they irrelevant. Really, you irrelevant, but you just dropped top 10, urban, and maybe top 20, you know what I'm saying, on the Billboard? Yeah, that sounds like you're pretty relevant to me. I'm just saying. So when you look at the Busta Rhymes project, Busta Rhymes beat out a lot of these new young boys, a lot of them. Go look at where he placed. I'm just saying, go look at where he placed, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying. And it's no knock on the young boys. I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying these older artists who y'all quick to call old heads and out of touch, when they drop a project, they still being felt. Pause. I'm just saying, it's the truth. It's the truth. When a Busta Rhymes who came out in 88, 89 can drop a project in 2020 and land in the top 10. It's something to be said about that. It's something to be said when they bring up his name in the versus battle and they got to really have a roundtable discussion on who should battle him because it's really hard to battle him. It's really hard. Who you gonna name that can hang with a Busta Rhymes? Hit for hit. 89, y'all? I'm just saying. Hit for hit. Like, this dude been really coming up with hits for a very long time. So it ain't too many people that's gonna be able to hang with. I mean, you gonna have to pick the Jay-Z's or the Nas's or, you know, like the Ice Cubes. Like, it's gonna have to be another legend in the game because Busta Rhymes been doing it at such a high level for a very long time. Very long time, and I hope y'all realize that. Hope y'all realize that for real. But, and not just Busta Rhymes though, y'all, not just Busta Rhymes. I mean, you can go to the West Coast. You got Snoop Dogg, who such a legend that this man can drop a gospel album, a rock album, gospel, rap, reggae. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude can do it all for real. I don't know too many artists, new artists, you know what I'm saying, nowadays that can do that, who can just cross over like that and just do so many different styles of rap. I'm just saying, I don't see too many of them having that kind of longevity, you know what I'm saying, in their career to where they can do that. And once again, it's not a knock on them. I'm not saying that as a knock. I'm just saying that to show you how special of an artist Snoop Dogg is. He really out here doing it. After all these years, still getting it, still putting out good music, still doing features. Same thing with 50 Cent. Ain't put out music in a while, but when you look at the features that he doing, oh man, it's dope. It's dope, for real. Uh-oh, y'all, we got somebody coming in. Who we got coming in the building? Hey, how we doing? Man, we in here just talking, making some content, knowing how we do it. Talking about hip-hop, new school, old school. We're getting ready. All right. What you got to work on? What you got? Huh?
You know that song that I made. I gotta find another beat.
See? That's how we do it. For which one?
What I named the song? Blame on Me.
Yeah.
Oh, See, we getting it together, y'all. That's how we do.